What's up, everybody? Once again, this is Hot Rod, and this is the Hard Knocks Madden NFL 17 ratings breakdown. We're going over the AFC East in this video. We're going to be assessing each team's roster, looking at the ratings and seeing the positions that you are set in, as well as the positions that you need to start looking for upgrades. We're going to get things started with the Buffalo Bills. At quarterback, Tyrod Taylor tops your depth chart. He had a nice breakout season last year. Comes in at 82 overall, 87 speed, 91 throw power. Also has solid 87 short accuracy, 82 mid accuracy, and 79 deep accuracy. So solid quarterback for you in the Buffalo Bills. Taylor should be a guy that you can continue to build on your depth chart. They also have EJ Manuel still there. Solid ratings for a backup. So the Buffalo Bills are in pretty good shape compared to previous years. At running back, Shady McCoy is your number one back. 86 overall, 90 speed, 91 acceleration, 98 agility. Also 91 elusiveness, 91 spin move, 96 juke. So nice shifty running back in McCoy. You also have Carlos Williams, 79 overall, 90 speed, 86 truck. So you have a nice 1-2 combination. I would think that Carlos is your running back of the future as McCoy is heading into his 30s. At wide receiver, we have Sammy Watkins, 23 years old, 87 overall, 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 96 agility, solid catch rating at 88, 94 elusiveness, 88 catching traffic, and 87 route running. Sammy needs a little upgrade in that route running and catching traffic just to make sure that he is one of the top number one wide receivers, but at 23 years old, he has plenty of room to grow. Your other wide receivers, Robert Woods, could be a solid number 2 wide receiver, needs some help in that route running department. And you also have guys like Leonard Hankerson and Marquise Goodwin that you could potentially upgrade and develop. Top guy at tight end, 84 overall, comes in with 82 speed, 89 acceleration, very good run blocker with 77 run block, also 84 catching traffic and 76 route running. So you have a very good tight end to go along with Sammy Watkins and Shady McCoy in that offense. On your offensive line, Richie Incognito is your top lineman. At left guard, 90 overall, 71 speed, 92 strength, 96 run block, 87 pass block, 84 impact block. So very good there for Incognito. You also have Cordy Glenn, the young left tackle, 26 years old, 89 overall, has 93 strength, 80 run block that needs to be worked on, but 94 pass block. So he'll be protecting Tyrod Taylor's blind side very well. On the defensive line, you have Marcel Darius, 26-year-old defensive tackle, 88 overall, 73 speed, 94 strength, 81 power move, 94 block shed. So more of a run defending defensive tackle. But if you upgrade that power move rating, then he will be one of the top defensive tackles in Madden NFL. At your right end position, you have Jerry Hughes, 88, also 88 overall, 82 speed, only 66 strength, but 94 finesse move, 84 block shed. So he is very good in both run and pass defense, though you want to increase that block shed. And then you have the rookie Shaq Lawson out of Clemson, 22 years old, only 75 overall right now, but at left end he is 82 speed, 85 strength, 84 block shed, and has 77 power move that if you work on, he will then be a great left end to complement Jerry Hughes. Outside linebackers include Zach Brown, 82 overall, 88 speed, 88 acceleration. So I know a lot of you Madden players will enjoy that. Only 73 block shed right now, so that definitely needs to be increased, as well as his 77 play recognition. But look at those coverage ratings: 73 man coverage, 82 zone coverage. So Zach Brown is a great outside linebacker to build on. You also have the rookie Reggie Ragland, So 22 years old, 74 overall, 82 speed, 87 acceleration, already 77 block shed, solid tackler for a rookie, 82 tackle. Just some ratings that you need to increase, particularly the tackle rating. His play recognition is only 66 right now, so got to work on those areas. But Buffalo's in good shape at outside linebacker. Your middle linebacker position, this is where things kind of fall apart for Buffalo. Preston Brown is your top guy overall wise for the Bills, but lack of speed might be something that people won't like about him. Also, not very good block shed rating at 68. Jamari Lattimore behind him, also not that good. So middle linebacker is a position that people that use the Bills would want to address. You have Stephon Gilmore, 25 years old, 85 overall, 90 speed, 93 acceleration. Also has 90 jump rating. And then he has that 85 man and zone coverage to go along with 85 press. So really good number one corner. You also have Ronald Darby, who's in his second year, only 22 years old, and comes in at 83 overall, 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 88 man coverage. Really good for a second year guy. And that 78 zone coverage, which you'll need to increase. But two really good cornerbacks for Buffalo. Your guys behind him also have solid ratings. Guys like Sterling Moore and Javier Arenas. So Buffalo is pretty deep at the cornerback position. Rounding out your safeties, you have Corey Graham at free safety. He's 31 years old, 82 overall, 86 speed, 89 acceleration, has 78 tackle, also 76 play recognition, and pretty solid zone, man, and zone coverage ratings, 75 man coverage, 81 zone coverage. Your safety behind him, who will probably be playing strong safety, Aaron Williams, 77 overall, also decent coverage rating, 70 man coverage, 78 zone coverage. Not much by way of block shedding or tackling, which is not good for a strong safety. So you might be in a position where you need to address your strong safety depth chart. And then finally at kicker, Dan Carpenter, 79 overall, 96 kick power, and 87 kick accuracy. And then your punter, Colton Schmidt, 77 overall, 89 kick power, 89 kick accuracy. So that's it for the Bills. Really good team. A lot of good youth on the team, which is something that starting your franchise you really want to have. And the Bills definitely have the talent to compete with the likes of the Patriots. Up next, we have the Miami Dolphins. At quarterback, we have Ryan Tannehill. I'm actually surprised he's already 28 years old, 79 overall, 81 speed, 91 throw power, 85 short accuracy, 86 mid accuracy, 73 deep accuracy. So not going to scary with his deep ball, but solid ratings for his short and mid. So he can be a pretty good quarterback for you. At running back, Arian Foster tops your depth chart, which may or may not be a good thing. 81 overall, only 86 speed, 86 acceleration, which means he's going to take a while to get up there in his full speed. But he does have 83 strength, 85 trucking ability, and he should be a very solid receiver as well. Behind him, you also have Jay Ajayi, 75 overall, 87 speed, 89 acceleration. Not much in terms of his running back skills, only 81 elusiveness, not much in the trucking department. So ultimately, the Dolphins will need an upgrade at the running back position. Your wide receiver is Jarvis Landry and Devontae Parker, both 23 years old, both already very talented. Landry comes in at 87 overall with 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 catch, Also 94 spectacular catch, 88 catch in traffic, and 87 route running. So one of the better young wide receivers for Madden NFL 17. You also have Devontae Parker, who started to pick it up late in the season last year. 77 overall, 91 speed, 93 acceleration, 90 jump. Also 86 catch in traffic and 80 route running. So work on that route running rating, then him and Landry will be a pretty effective combination there at wide receiver. And at tight end, you have Jordan Cameron, 81 overall with 85 speed, 90 acceleration. Not much as far as run blocking, only 64 run block rating. But he does have 93 jump, 89 spectacular catch, 81 catch in traffic, and 77 route running, making him a very good tight end. Deion Sims is behind him, more of the run blocking variety. Only 79 speed, 87 acceleration, and not much in the route running rating department. So Cameron will definitely be a good weapon to go along with Landry and Devontae Parker. Then on your offensive line, you have 4 pretty decent offensive linemen. Jermon Bushrod, your left guard, 81 overall, 87 strength. Has 82 run block, 80 pass block, 87 impact block. You also have Mike Pouncey, 27 years old, 81 overall, 83 run block, 80 pass block, 94 impact block. Brandon Albert at your left tackle, who was a solid pass blocker with 84 pass block. And then finally Laramie Tunsil, who is your rookie on the Dolphins. Experienced that little fiasco during the draft, but he definitely didn't take a ratings hit for it. 78 overall, 88 strength, 81 run block, 84 pass block, 83 impact block. So Tunsil is definitely going to be a great offensive lineman in Madden NFL 17. Offense defensive line certainly will be able to rush the passer. Ndamukong Suh, 93 overall, with that 98 strength at your defensive tackle position, 95 power move, 92 block shed. So he is definitely a great all-around defensive lineman. Cameron Wake, his specialty is going to be rushing the passer, 96 power move, only 73 block shed. So can't expect too much from him in run defense. Also have Mario Williams, new to the team, 81 overall, has that 82 power move rating, 79 block shed. So decent right end, but not great. Sure, his skills have certainly diminished. And then your other defensive tackle, Earl Mitchell. Don't really like the fact that at defensive tackle he's only 61 block shed, which is definitely going to be a liability on your run defense. So Dolphins, I mean, you still have Suh and Cameron Wake. You definitely should generate a lot of pass rush with this group. At outside linebacker, Cole Misi is your left outside linebacker, 85 overall. I know a lot of you guys might not like the fact that he is 77 speed, but still a very good linebacker, 90 tackle, 84 power move, 80 block shed, and 87 play recognition. You also have Jelani Jenkins, who is a solid young linebacker, 78 overall, 83 speed, 87 acceleration, and 79 finesse move. Need to upgrade that block shedding rating and increase that play recognition. But Jenkins can ultimately be a pretty good linebacker for the Dolphins. Kiko Alonso was traded to Miami in the offseason, is now your starting middle linebacker. His skills have gone down a lot for Madden. Only 76 overall, 81 speed. Is a solid tackler at 92 rating and 81 play recognition, but only 66 block shed. So he's not going to be a great defender for your run defense. You no longer have Brent Grimes. You can thank Miko Grimes for that. But you do have Byron Maxwell, who signed with the Dolphins. Not good man coverage. Only 78 zone coverage. And then you have Xavier Howard, who I believe is a rookie. He is the guy that you will be developing and who will be a long-term player for you. 72 overall, 91 speed. Has 81 man coverage, 79 zone coverage, and 82 press coverage. Needs some work on that play recognition, and then you will see his overall go up. But the Dolphins do need a lot of help at cornerback. Just not a lot of depth there. Howard and Brandon Harris will probably end up being your starters for moving forward. Jones was one of the top 5 strong safeties in Madden NFL 17, 93 overall, 87 speed, 89 acceleration, a very good tackler with the 83 tackle rating, 91 hit power, so he will be forcing some fumbles there, and then 78 block shed, so really like him with his strong safety skills. Also has 70 man coverage, 81 zone coverage. Behind him, you pretty much be choosing between those 3 guys at free safety. They all pretty much look the same in terms of skill set, so you just kind of have to flip a coin, even though there's no 3-sided coin, but you have 3 guys there that you can choose from. Punter, a couple just regular guys there. Matt Darr, 91 kick power, 86 kick accuracy, and then Andrew Franks, your kicker, 91 kick power with 84 kick accuracy. So that's it for the Dolphins. You have some young players that are right now unproven that you need to work on developing, and also some age there on your defensive line that you need to be concerned about. And then the cornerback position that definitely needs some help, especially after the departure of some key players. So things to work on for the Dolphins so you can compete with some of those better teams in the AFC. Our next team will be the New York Jets. I know some of you breathe a sigh of relief as Ryan Fitzpatrick finally signed with the Jets. However, at 33 years old, he's only 79 overall. Has a little bit of a noodle arm there with 86 throw power. Is still pretty accurate. 88 short accuracy, 84 mid accuracy, and 79 deep accuracy. And then you have Geno Smith behind him, only 73 overall, but does have solid accuracy for a backup quarterback. And then behind Geno, you got Christian Hackenberg, who, to be honest, I think he's pretty useless. And then Bryce Petty, who you could potentially develop into a starting quarterback if you put the time in. At running back, you have Matt Forte, who signed with the Jets in the offseason. Comes in at 86 overall, only 86 speed, but 90 acceleration, 73 strength. Also has 81 truck, 81 stiff arm, 82 spin move, 86 juke. So he's an okay running back. That's certainly not a long-term solution. Behind him, Bilal Powell, similar skill set. And your other guys, Kyrie Robinson and Bernard Pierce, they're just regular guys. So Jets definitely need a stud running back for that offense. And then at wide receiver, your top 2 wide receivers are older guys. Brandon Marshall at 32 years old, 89 overall, only 87 speed and 85 acceleration. So definitely not going to be beating too many guys deep. Does have 92 catch, 94 spectacular catch, 96 catch in traffic, and 89 route running. And then you also have Eric Decker at 87 overall, 86 speed, 90 acceleration, 94 catch and traffic rating, and 92 route running. So definitely 2 sure-handed wide receivers, just not super athletic. And then behind those guys, Devin Smith is your second-year guy that you might potentially want to continue to try to develop, but otherwise there's a lot of work to do, especially given that you have 2 older guys topping your depth chart. And then at tight end, you have Jason Morrow at 74 overall. He definitely has the athletic tools that many people will like at tight end with 85 speed and 86 acceleration. Needs help with that route running, only 68 right now, so he's going to be kind of limited in his route tree, but certainly has some skills that you can continue to build upon. The offensive line has to deal with the sudden retirement of D'Brickashaw Ferguson. Ryan Clady takes over at your left tackle position. Comes in, he's 29 years old, 84 overall, 89 strength, only 78 run block and 88 pass block. So that's going to hurt your run game. Nick Mangold continues to be a solid center, 83 overall, 82 run block, 80 pass block. And then James Carpenter, probably your best run blocker on the team with 88 run block, but you got to work on that pass block rating. So the Jets offensive line, probably a little weaker than past years, and you got to work on making your linemen more well-rounded. The defensive line is where we start to see that some of that youth. Muhammad Wilkerson, who just signed a big contract, 26 years old, 89 overall, 71 speed, 94 strength at that left end position. You could potentially put him at that defensive tackle since Damon Harrison left, but he does have 91 power move, 95 block shed. He is a beast. And then Sheldon Richardson, right end, 86 overall, has 88 strength, 93 power move, not much, little light in the block shed at 79, so you definitely want to work on that. And then you have Leonard Williams out of USC in his second year, 22 years old, 81 overall, 73 speed, 87 strength, 87 power move, and 92 block shed. So 3 really good defensive linemen for that Jets defense. Then at outside linebacker, you look at this depth chart and you wonder why the Jets kind of neglected this position. Their ratings are not good. Lorenzo Malden out of Louisville tops your depth chart at only 70 overall, 77 speed, decent finesse move rating at 82, but only 69 block shed and not much in the coverage department. And the rest of these guys pretty much the same deal. So you might be struggling on defense on that second line with your outside linebackers. And then your middle linebacker is David Harris, 81 overall. However, he is 32 years old, so you have to start worrying about that age. He is 80 speed, 87 acceleration, 84 tackle, 90 play recognition, and very good coverage, 70 man coverage, 80 zone coverage. Behind him, you also have Aaron Henderson, not very athletic, but pretty good tackler with 86 tackle rating, 78 play recognition. So you have Harris. He's going to start to see that regression at middle linebacker. So if you're playing that 3-4 defense, you have 2 guys there at middle, your inside linebackers that you're going to have to upgrade. At cornerback, you have Darrelle Revis, 31 years old, still one of the elite cornerbacks in Madden, 91 overall, 89 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 man coverage, 86 zone coverage, and 97 press. So definitely a stud cornerback. Behind him, that's where things get a little tricky. You have guys at the bottom of your depth chart that have pretty solid coverage ratings that you want to build upon. Dexter McDougal and Kendall James. Their main issue is the fact that their play recognition is very low, under 60, so definitely makes their overall look a little weak at 68 and 67 for both of those guys. So definitely have some work to do with your cornerback depth chart. And then the Jets' safety position is very strong. Calvin Pryor, 24 years old, 83 overall, 87 speed, 90 acceleration, has 71 tackle rating, but his main strengths are in coverage, 73 man coverage, 86 zone coverage. Marcus Gilchrist, 82 overall, it's free safety, 77 man coverage, 80 zone coverage, 75 play recognition. So just keep continuing to build upon those 2 guys. And then at kicker, you have Nick Folk, 93 kick power, 90 kick accuracy, so pretty good kicker. And then your punter is Lachlan Edwards, 91 kick power and 83 kick accuracy, so nothing that you need to really be stressing out about at punter. So that's it for the Jets. Definitely a team that is on the older side for Madden. Quarterback is going to be a question after this first season, as well as running back. You have some older wide receivers, but you can definitely be happy about that stud defensive line that you have. And then we close things out with the New England Patriots. At quarterback, Tom Brady. He's still there, 39 years old, 94 overall, 94 throw power, 98 short accuracy, 98 mid accuracy, 84 deep accuracy. So still elite skills in Madden. He is 39 years old, so this may be his last season. You have Jimmy Garoppolo behind him, who is a very good backup quarterback, only 24 years old, with 90 throw power, 85 short accuracy, 81 mid accuracy, and 73 deep accuracy. So definitely take the time to prepare Garoppolo to take over that starting job. At running back, you have LeGarrette Blount at the top of your depth chart, but I think most guys will put Dion Lewis as the starter. 80 overall, 90 speed, 91 acceleration. Very good receiver out of the backfield. Also has 91 elusiveness and 90 juke move, so probably your better option there as a Madden running back. The Patriots wide receiver position lacks some athleticism, but you do have some sure route runners in Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola. Edelman is 89 overall, 86 speed, 91 acceleration, is fairly elusive, 88 elusiveness, 94 catch, 92 catch in traffic, and 97 route running. Amendola, 85 speed, 91 acceleration, also good hands, 89 catch rating, 92 route running. So you're going to have to be a little creative with your offense. Can't expect them to beat guys deep, but definitely underneath routes, they will be very effective. At tight end, you have your cover guy, Rob Gronkowski, Gronk. 99 overall, 84 speed, 88 acceleration, 95 catch. Also the best run blocker, or one of the best run blockers at tight end, with 92 run block, 94 spectacular catch, 98 catch in traffic, and 89 route running. So straight up beast in Rob Gronkowski. And then for good measure, the Patriots picked up Martellus Bennett, 85 overall, only 78 speed and 88 acceleration, but also a very good run blocker with 80 run block rating, 79 catch in traffic, and 70 route running. So definitely could be a very devastating combination there at tight end for the Patriots. Your offensive line, potentially the weak spot for the Patriots. Their left tackle is Nate Solder. He comes in at 84 overall, 82 run block, 84 pass block, 97 impact block. Behind him, Sebastian Vollmer. Though he's 31 years old, he is a pretty decent right tackle, 82 run block, 80 pass block. And then behind him, you have some younger guys in Jonathan Cooper and Shaq Mason that, if you do take some time and develop them, can be really good offensive linemen. So definitely some work to do to make them a lot better. Otherwise, Tom Brady is going to take a lot of hits at quarterback. Then on your defensive line, you have Jabal Sheard there at right end, 88 overall with 82 speed, 88 acceleration, 92 finesse move, and 91 block shed. So really good overall, all-around right end. And then Terrence Knighton comes in, 30 years old, 83 overall, 92 strength there at defensive tackle with 81 power move and 85 block shed. So decent there at your defensive tackle position. You also have Alan Branch as your other defensive tackle with his 84 block shed. He can be pretty good. The Patriots just need to start developing some guys. You might want to look at Trey Flowers. He does have some talent with his 84 block shed, 83 power move. Not a high overall rating right now, but if you do work on some areas, you can see that increase in him become a very pretty good player for you on that defense. Then your outside linebackers, Dante Hightower, one of the better outside linebackers in Madden, 26 years old, 90 overall, 83 speed, 88 acceleration, 88 power move, 82 block shed, and very good zone coverage rating at 79. You also have Rob Ninkovich as your other starting outside linebacker. Little lacking in the speed department, only 72 speed. Solid power move, 83. Only 75 block shed. So maybe some guys will end up putting Shea McClellan in there. But you definitely will need to get another guy to go along with Dante Hightower. Then your middle linebacker is Jamie Collins. Really good player here. 88 overall, 85 speed, 89 acceleration, 92 tackle rating, 91 pursuit, 87 play recognition, and then that 70 man coverage, 84 zone coverage. So stud middle linebacker in that Patriots defense. And then your corners are Malcolm Butler and Logan Ryan, your starters. Butler, 85 overall, 89 speed, 88 acceleration. Has really good coverage, 86 man coverage, 890 zone coverage. And then Logan Ryan, his counterpart, 83 man coverage, 87 zone coverage, giving him that 84 overall rating. So nice top two starters at cornerback. Cyrus Jones also could potentially be your third nice cornerback in your defense. He's a rookie out of Alabama, 80 man coverage, 75 zone coverage at 71 overall. So Patriots are in good shape at your cornerback position. And then at safety, the Patriots have Devin McCourty at free safety, 29 years old, 91 overall. Very good cover free safety, 81 man coverage, 89 zone coverage to go along with his 87 play recognition. So he is going to be around the ball. Patrick Chung at strong safety, also a pretty solid player, 86 overall, 75 man coverage, 86 zone coverage, 84 hit power. So nice combo there at safety for the Patriots. Then we close things out with your kicker and punter. Steven Gostkowski, your kicker, 94 kick power, 96 kick accuracy. So going to be a very reliable kicker. And then Ryan Allen at punter, 90 kick power, 87 kick accuracy. So that's it for the Patriots. Obviously a very talented team. Tom Brady, this could be his last season at quarterback, so you need to be preparing for that, as well as trying to find some younger guys at wide receiver. But definitely a team that you're going to be contending right out the gate with. So that's it for the AFC East. The Patriots, definitely the cream of the crop of the division right now. Buffalo is definitely a team that I could see contending with them talent-wise. The Jets and the Dolphins have some question marks that they need to address, but I definitely look forward to seeing how this division will shape out. As always, thank you for watching this video. There will be more to come at Hard Knocks Madden NFL.